The Batman Who Laughs, issue number 4. Now, when we last left off, the Batman Who Laughs is a great villain, the combination of Batman and Joker that was introduced in the Dark Knight's Metal event. Well, he has found a way to come to our universe to battle against our Bruce Wayne, the one Batman that he considers the true failure, and he's here to show him that. Batman has been constantly thwarted by this evil villain, and he's now decided, what if he becomes this villain? What if he finds a new way to fight against the Batman Who Laughs? How does the Batman who fails fight the Batman who laughs? Today, we're going to find out with issue number 4. And if you're wondering where you are at Comicstorian, where we create audio dramas of your favorite pop culture lore. We take the storylines to a video game, or what happened to your favorite movie franchise, or your favorite comic books, and we read them back to you as an audio drama. And if you enjoy this, consider subscribing. We cover a large amount of different things. Either way, let's begin. The Batman Who Laughs.
Alfred stands in the cave, his eyes fixed in horror at the man who has become his son over the years. What have you done? What I had to do, Bruce answers, but Alfred crosses the cave quickly, trying to rip the visor off of Bruce's head. Red eyes are glaring back at him, and Alfred is horrified. Alfred, do not do that again! Bruce snarls, reaching for the visor. The one with the spikes over the eyes, the one that makes him look like the Batman Who Laughs. But Alfred refuses. He's not Bruce anymore, and he tries to explain. Every monster that he's ever faced, he has stayed true to who he is. Why change now? So Bruce tries to explain. The Batman Who Laughs sees through the membrane of the dark multiverse. He sees the worst fears and desires of people. He forged that visor from dark metal. If I can learn to use it, I can beat him at his own game. Bruce leans in. Please, I'll take it from you if I have to. But Alfred refuses, swinging the visor against Bruce's head. Anger fills Bruce as he launches himself towards his faithful butler. But Alfred isn't afraid to fight back, calling on his years of military service. He stuns the Batman, but Bruce is back on his feet quickly, screaming at him. All you've done for years is hold me back. I carried you through the years out of pity. But Bruce stops mid-rant, his mind clearing briefly, and he recoils away, sickened and frightened by himself. I'm so sorry, he gasps as Alfred pulls him into a strong embrace. Yet Alfred knows his job has been to protect him all of these years. Yet I fear there's no protecting you this time, he confesses. And Bruce agrees, but the Batman isn't about him. It's about Gotham. I need to see it as a monster does, he says, pulling on the visor and speeding away in the Batmobile. Batman's evil smile begins to fill the room as he begins to speak to Jim Gordon. On his world, they were the best of friends, but he never got to meet him as he has now. Jim Gordon died before the Batman Who Laughs was ever created, after the Joker booby-trapped his notebook. They stand in the underground lair with the grim night behind them, stoic and well-armed. Jim tries to fight through the gag as the one who laughs continues. It's almost time. We need only 2 more canisters to change the whole city. Hey, with a little serum, you and I could be partners here too. Jim finally gets around the gag. You may think that you're some final enemy, but you're just another ridiculous costume in an Arkham intake bin, he spits. The Batmobile itself cruises through the streets of Gotham disguised as a taxi. With the visor, Batman can see them, the dark truths of the good people of the city, with the radio crackling and the voice of Alfred filling the car. The Grim Knight is using the city's electrical grid to direct more energy to the pockets of the dark metal. There seems to be enough to create portals into other worlds. I'll go figure it out, Alfred. Patch me through to James Gordon. The young man checks in, and he's narrowed the waterways down to 3 that the one who laughs will probably use. He's heading into the biggest one now. Let me know when you're there. Signing off. But before he can, James Gordon, the son of Jim Gordon, asks him if he has a failsafe for what he's becoming. The car continues forward as the sights of the darkest secrets of Gotham continue around him. He does. It was earlier that night that he was checking the water for contaminants when a figure came up behind him, the Joker. Still wounded, but seemingly invincible. Batman threw him to the ground, his fist cocked, ready to rain blows down at his greatest enemy. Why was he here? He got what he wanted. But that's not what the Joker wanted. He wants neither of them to win. He wants their war to go on forever. So Batman releases him, standing up. So you're not here to say goodbye? No, Bats. I'm here to say good luck. Maybe it was the toxin talking, but Batman finally turned back to him. My aide. If I turn into a monster, he won't be able to do what needs to be done. Joker understands. If Batman turns into that thing, into the Batman Who Laughs, oh, I'll blow your head off! Cross my heart and hope to die! The two sit there, and they begin to laugh together, the sounds haunting the caverns around them. Blackgate Prison. Batman quietly stalks through the shadows, the dark metal energy reading off the charts. Through the visor, he can see the energy waves sparkling around him, when suddenly there's a voice. "Freeze!" The guard orders, his pistol trained at the back of Batman's head. He thinks that Batman is the one who laughs. But Batman knows the man's ID tag. He is David Harper. He knows his life, his wife, his daughter. Madeline has a stuffed Batman she takes everywhere, and laughs when you squeeze it. "I'm not fond of it, because I'm Batman." Batman then puts on his visor, because he needs David's help. He turns back as suddenly the prison changes around him to a newer version, bigger. The voice confirms it from behind him, and he turns to see Bruce Wayne of a different universe. "I run this place. Welcome to the end of the line." Back in the sewers, the Grim Knight releases a confused Jim Gordon, yet it's simple. Jim hunted him in his world, and now I'm going to hunt you in yours. But back at the prison, Batman tries to talk to Bruce Wayne. "Mr. Wayne, listen to me. You're in danger." Yet Bruce laughs. He has the nerve to sneak in here in that costume, and he's the one in danger. "This isn't the old Gotham. There are no more revolving doors here. You're in my world now," he tells him, but suddenly there aren't two of them now standing in the old Blackgate prison in Batman's world. The other guards appear confused by Batman's visor, and he orders Officer Harper to watch this elderly Bruce Wayne before engaging. Smoke pellets are launched, holding the guards for a second. Turning back, he's shocked to see Officer Harper suddenly lower a security gate between them. "Damn it, I told you I'm not the Batman who laughs!" Officer Harper knows, though. Pulling free a knife, he slashes the elderly Bruce Wayne's throat, killing him. "Why? Why did you kill him?" Batman yells, pounding against the thick plastic of the security wall. But deep in the caverns, Jim begins to run. Yet the crowing of the evil Robins quickly follow behind him, and they latch on, teeth sinking into his shoulder. At Blackgate, Officer Harper lifts his security helmet, revealing a hideous grin, the one of the Batman who laughs. The other guards come up behind him, and Batman tells them what's happening. "It's the Batman who laughs! He's behind me!" But the Batman who laughs disguises himself again, and he orders the men to shoot this Batman. He tries to confuse them, and they open fire.
And there you have the cliffhanger for Batman Who Laughs, number 4. So what's going to happen next? Because we are going to be covering the origins of the Grim Knight very soon. So you're going to learn a little bit about Batman meets the Punisher and what that actually means. And then we're going to continue the storyline to the Batman Who Laughs. But don't forget, we also cover Deadpool storylines, Hulk storylines, Thor storylines, some of your favorite video games from Final Fantasy XIV to Assassin's Creed. We do a lot of different things here. And if you subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter, you'll know all about them. Thank you for enjoying the video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.